Hello everyone, it's Cameron. Welcome to another video and welcome to another vinyl update. Now it's vinyl update number 36. I'm not sure if this will be I've just been 36, but 35 was split in two parts, but we're still going to do this number 36. Got a lot of stuff to show since my last vinyl update. Got some DVDs, CDs, 7-inch singles and albums and all that. Yeah, pretty much what you can expect with a vinyl update. So we're going to start with the DVDs first, and we'll work our way around. So some of these I got from charity shops, some of these are just from various places. The Beatles Journey, I got this from the Entertainment Exchange in Irvine. This is a DVD with a CD in it, with a book as well in the middle. This is 2003, so yeah, probably not official, but it was just quite cheap, so I thought, yeah, might as well get it. Quite like the picture on the front as well. Yeah, 2003 this one was. So yeah, nice to have, just for collector's purposes. This next one I got in Fopping Glasgow, Foreigner Live at the Rainbow in '78. This is a Blu-ray. I just found it because it wasn't that expensive, and I just thought, yeah, I'll get it. It's a Blu-ray, why not? This is taken from their first album, and they do a few songs from Double Vision before Double Vision come out, which so yeah, quite cool to see. I haven't yet watched it, but it should hopefully be a good watch. It's the only Foreigner kind of DVD Blu-ray I've got, but I hope to find some of the others. Got these next four in charity shops, but at different times. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band live in Barcelona. This is from their 2002 Rising tour. Yeah, quite cool to have. I think my dad's got this one, but I just wanted a copy of it. It was quite cheap, so I thought, yeah, might as well. So there's that one. Next we got Elvis Aloha from Hawaii. This was the Hawaii satellite concert. 2 DVDs. Now there's a lot of good content in this one. Like one DVD you get Elvis greeting the fans and arriving in Hawaii. The rehearsal concert, because they've done a rehearsal concert before the big satellite show, and then the actual show, and then some post-concert insert song sessions, for which after the show had ended they did 5 additional songs to kind of do in between the show. And then the broadcast version of Aloha from Hawaii, which the Americans saw, because the original, I think it was shown outside the United States at first as the concert was happening, but the Americans I don't think would see it until the April of '73. So yeah, and it even comes with a book as well. So 2 DVDs, really cool to have this one. And it was quite cheap because I'd seen this on eBay and it was selling for ridiculous amounts. So to find that for £3 was pretty good. Yeah, Elvis DVDs seem to be quite hard to get hold of because I'm not sure why, but they seem to be a bit expensive, some of them. But I'll hopefully find some the films or more concert DVDs of Elvis's. Yeah, that's really cool to have, and really glad that I picked that one up. Oh, but yeah, really great to have that. Hopefully I'll watch that and that'll be a good watch. These next two I got together, Roy Orbison Black and White Night. This is an upgrade DVD because my other DVD is scratched. But I also have the 30th anniversary edition, which is edited and extended, so cool to have this one as a replacement. Yeah, really great show and a great album as well. Okay, Meatloaf. Next, Meatloaf with Hits Out of Hell. Again, not the biggest Meatloaf fan, but this was quite cheap, and it's got the music videos in it, so I thought, yeah, it's cheap, I might as well get it. It's got some of the ones I like from Bad Out of Hell on it, so yeah, cool to find that one. It's even got the original HMV sticker on it, which is quite cool. So that's it for the DVDs. Now we're going for the CDs. First one is an online purchase. The Everly Brothers, Hey Doll Baby. This is a brand new 2022 compilation that they did this year. They originally released it for Record Store Day, but then they put it out as a general release. But yeah, it's a really good idea to combine some of the hits and even some of the lesser known Everly Brothers songs, which I really like that concept of. Got some of the Warner Brothers gems on here as well, which is quite cool. There's the CD. Bit disappointed with the booklet actually. You get great liner notes from Adria Petty, who's Tom Petty's daughter, because Tom Petty loved the Everly Brothers like me, and his daughter Adria collaborates this release. But you just get the insides of the liner notes, which it's a bit disappointing. I would have preferred to have seen more photos of the Everly Brothers. That would have been a bit nice. But the liner notes are okay. But I would prefer it if maybe we got photographs of the Everly Brothers that we've never seen before. Just stuff like that. But this is quite a nice compilation because this was the last project that Don Everly worked on just before he passed away last year. Can't believe it's been a year already since Don passed away, but Yeah, really good compilation. A really nice kind of concept. These next ones I got Fop in Glasgow when I went there just recently. Jean-Michel Jarre, Oxygen 3 from 2016. This was put out for the 40th anniversary of Oxygen. I've got the first one, which is from 76, 77. And I've got 7 to 13 from 1997. And now this completes the whole Oxygen trilogy. So yeah, really nice to find this one. I don't know what it's like, but it should hopefully be quite a good album. Because, you know, Oxygen is a quite good Jean-Michel Jarre album. Meatloaf, Bad Outta Hell 3, The Monster Is Loose. I just got it out of curiosity, because I've heard Bad Outta Hell 1 and 2. Thought 3 might be interesting. But like I say, with Meatloaf, all I kind of need are the Greatest Hits and the Bad Outta Hell albums. So I kind of got all the CDs I kind of need on Meatloaf. But this should hopefully be good. He does Bad for Good, which was on Jim Steinman's solo album. And he even does It's All Coming Back to Me Now, which Jim Steinman wrote for Celine Dion. So that'd be quite interesting. I went to see Meatloaf tribute just recently, and they did a couple of songs from this album. This was released in 2006, so 13 years after Bat 2. And the last one from Fop is Tom Petty, The Spectrum, Philadelphia. This is from a July 9th, 1980 FM broadcast. So this should be quite cool, from the Damn the Torpedoes tour. You did tend to see quite a lot of these like live Tom Petty CDs, but I've never really kind of paid attention to some. But this one was from 1980. I'd never seen it before, so I thought might as well. And Damn the Torpedoes is my favourite Tom Petty album, and definitely one of my favourite albums of all time. So I thought, yeah, it might be interesting to see how the tour was as well. And my mum got some withdrawn CDs from the library. Can't remember if I found all of them, but here's some of them. The Essential Michael Jackson. I've already got this, but it doesn't really hurt to have an extra copy. 2-disc set, which came out in 2005. Really like the Epic labels designs on the CD. Really cool to have that one. Already got this one, but it doesn't hurt to have extras. The Ultimate Collection, Roy Orbison from 2016. This next one's quite cool. Led Zeppelin Celebration Day. Now, I don't really know, I haven't really followed too much on Led Zeppelin, but I kind of need to get to know their music a bit better. This is from their 2007 live reunion at the O2 in London, and it's got 2 CDs and a Blu-ray disc as well, so that's quite cool to have. There's the 2 CDs, the Blu-ray, and a book in there as well, so that's quite cool that they include that. So yeah, nice to have that one. And then final one from the CD is Bruce Springsteen Wrecking Ball. I have this in both vinyl and the CD, but good to have an extra of it. So yeah, cool to have that one. Okay, now I've got some singles now. I was in Glasgow not long ago, like I say, and the first few come from Glasgow and some come from other places, so I'm going over them. These ones come from the Oxfam. This is in an Apple sleeve and an EMI kind of bag on the inside, but it is a single. It's Paul McCartney, Helen Wheels, backed with Country Dreamer, which was, I think, on the American version of Band in the Run. But I don't think it was in any of Wings' albums, but still cool to have this one. I don't think it's on any of his albums, so yeah, one that's quite nice to have. This next one is this next one's a record I've often played on my radio show on a Monday night, and it's one that I like from the 60s. Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night from 1966. My Kind of Town. I really love the A-side of that song. This next one's an upgrade. The Beatles, I Am the Walrus, Hello Goodbye, in the original polyvinyl sleeve, which is quite cool. The Everly Brothers with one of my favourite singles from them, So It Was, So It Is, So It Always Will Be, on Warner Brothers from 1963 with Nancy's Minuet. Love the A-side. Next, from the Glasgow stuff, my first Buddy Holly EP. This is called Listen to Me. This is, on one side you get Listen to Me and Peggy Sue, and on the other with I'm Gonna Love You Too and Every Day. 4 good songs there. On the Coral label, this is 1958. And it's a mono. So yeah, really nice to have. You don't really see too much Buddy Holly 45 or EPs about. You can see the albums mostly, but you don't see any 45s or EPs, so this is really nice to find. This next record I found amongst my great aunt's records, because my aunt recently moved to a care home and my dad and I were kind of looking for stuff in the house, and the dad said, you can just look for the records if you like, so they found quite a few, and I'm going to show a couple of us in this video. But Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. This is a great song with Cabaret. Love the A-side for that. I love What a Wonderful World. It's on the His Master's Voice label, 1967. Yeah, it's been used in Good Morning Vietnam and a couple of other films. Yeah, just a beautiful song. Okay, these next ones I got from my Salkits record shop just recently all together. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, The Girl Is Mine. One I've been looking for a while but never really found, but found it just recently on the Epic label from 1982. And on the B-side is Can't Get Out of the Rain, which is Michael Jackson. That's a B-side which I don't think was ever issued on Thriller, so I think that's quite nice to have. Next we have the Jacksons with Can You Feel It and Wondering Who, both songs from the Triumph album. I have the Triumph album, but it's nice to have this as a single. Okay, next up my second Pete Townshend soul single, Let My Love Open the Door, which was from his Empty Glass album, with 2 songs on the other side which I haven't been released. Classified and Greyhound Girl. Both of them I don't think are on the album, so again that was cool to have in its nice picture sleeve as well. But the problem was with this record was that I had no idea about this until I found it. It's on the Atco label, but as you can see there is a bit of the record missing. Now, I didn't really check the record fully when I bought it, so I didn't realise that that chunk was missing. But yeah, that is a bit of a disappointment, but it's nice to have. I mean, I have the Empty Glass album, which has this track on it, but it's the 2 tracks you kind of don't really get elsewhere. So yeah, but I hope I'll find a better copy of the record and I'll just kind of switch the picture sleeves. But yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but it just goes to show you need to check some stuff in future. And the last single I have is Elton John, Little Genie from 1980, which I think is from the 21 at 33 album, backed with Conquer the Sun, which I don't think is on the album with Rocket record label. So that's the singles done. Now we're going to go over the albums, and there's quite a lot of albums to get through, so do stick around. You're going to like some of the ones you see. We've got we've got some Elvis, we've got a couple of Beatles related stuff. There's some Johnny Cash as well, so if you like some of those acts, then do stick around. First one up, the first 2 came from my Socket record shop when I went there not a couple months ago. This is Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Now, I've never seen this one before. This is a completely different record to me. I don't know too much about this one. It came out in 1977. It's a compilation album, but I saw the cover and I was like, I don't think I've seen this one before. So it was quite nice to find this one. These are the songs there, all of which I kind of know, except for... I don't think I've ever heard Rosanna's Going Wild, or Happy to Be With You from Happiness Is You, but I haven't heard Rosanna's Going Wild. I don't kind of know that song. I need to look for my Johnny Cash stuff again to see if I've seen that track, or if I've got it before, I'm not sure. But it's an American record. This came out on Columbia Special Products, CSP. It's quite flimsy vinyl, but it's nice to have this one. And it even came with this little coupon for our customers only from the CBS family of labels. I really don't know what this is all about, but it says, what did it say? Offer expires December 31st, 1983, so 6 years after this album was released. So, yeah, I don't think there's really anything on the other that would have interested me at the time, but it's in here. Says that one, Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. So yeah, cool for that one. Next one's an upgrade copy of Billy Joel Greatest Hits Volumes 1 and 2. I already have this one, but mine's in very poor condition. I found it in a charity shop in Salkits, but it was really battered and the records were absolutely scratched. There was no way I could have played them, but this is a lovely copy that I found in my record shop. You can see the spine there. There's the back. Gatefold sleeve with all the lyrics. Double LP, and it's on CBS, but the records are in lovely condition. Barely a scratch on it. It looks great. And the second LP is the same label on CBS. So yeah, this is kind of the only record I'm really interested in getting of Billy Joel's. I mean, I do like him, but it's kind of the only album I'm really going to need on Billy Joel. But again, I'm really pleased that I found a nice copy. I can now give my other battered copy to a charity shop, since it's now completely unplayable. But this is just a really nice copy, and I'm really pleased I have this one. So yeah, for what bit of Billy Joel in my vinyl, I've got this one. So that's kind of all I need of Billy Joel. It's just a greatest hits compilation. These next 2 come from Missing in Glasgow. Buddy Holly Showcase. Now this helps complete my Buddy Holly studio collection. An original mono from '64. One that I've never been able to find, this album. It seems to be quite tricky to find, but I managed to find a really good copy of this. It looks really nice and white and shiny, which is very rare. You don't get to see albums looking like that these days. The back is absolutely white and clean. It's really a lovely mono copy from 1964 on the Coral label. And yeah, barely a mark on it. It's in great condition. So yeah, really, really cool to have that one. So yeah, really pleased to find that one. I'm really pleased this helps complete the Buddy Holly studio collection now, or my Buddy Holly collection in kind of general now. So yeah, really happy to have that. Next one that also came from Glasgow, Johnny Cash, Biggest Hits. Now, this is one that I don't think I've seen before. I've seen the cover of this online when looking at Johnny Cash stuff, but I've never actually seen it in person. This is a compilation on CBS of different songs. Some from like the early Columbia days and even some up to The Baron as well, which was a minor hit for Johnny back in 1981. But this is a compilation from 82. Yeah, 1982. Back cover. And you can get other Johnny Cash albums, all of which I've probably got. And I'll show you in the sleeve. Nice price CBS. Other acts that you can get Art Garfunkel on here. Simon and Garfunkel. You have that one there that I've got. Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen as well. That's cool to find that in an inner sleeve. Like, nice price. And there's a CBS label. So yeah, cool to have that one because it's one I don't think I've ever seen before. Oh, there's a missing cigar from quite cheap, £4, so yeah, pretty good. Okay, next two are Elvis Presley. Next three are Elvis Presley's and they'll come from my aunt, so this will be very exciting for Elvis fans. I found GI Blues. This is a mono version. Wooden Heart. I know Wooden Heart because of the Greatest Hits and Blue Suede Shoes. So yeah, cool to have this one as well. On RCA Victor. Show you the vinyl. It's a little bit scratchy, but it should hopefully play fine. Or I can just give it a bit of a clean. That'll probably fix it. Yeah, this didn't have it in a sleeve, but I gave it one of my spare black polyliner sleeves, which was nice. So nice to have this one. Mono GI Blues. Next one is one that I don't think I know. But His Hand in Mine. It's got a nice cover of Elvis and the piano. It's got a nice picture. This is a mono from 1960. I don't really know this one too well. Oh, but I Believe in the Man in the Sky. That was the B-side for Crying in the Chapel. So yeah, not really familiar with some of these ones yet because I've only had them for like a while. But they should be quite good. RCA Records again. And yeah, it's an okay condition, these ones. But they are like from like 60 years ago, so you're probably not going to see them in as good nick. But it's alright. It's not too bad. They should hope. But as long as they play good, that's the main thing. As long as they play alright. Okay, and the last Elvis one is Good Times. Again, I don't know too much. This is, I think, a later one. I'm not sure. I need to kind of look into my Elvis records and kind of know about them. I know My Boy, because that's on Greatest Hits albums, and that's a good song. And She Wears My Ring is one that rings a bell, because Roy Orbison covered that on one of his albums. This is on a later RCA album. This is 1974. So yeah. Nice to have these Elvis ones. It kind of helps grow the Elvis collection a bit. Hopefully I can try and grow more. Hopefully try and find some space for them. Okay, and two I got from Amazon. Hey Doll Baby, the Everly Brothers, the vinyl version of it. Got the CD, so I wanted to have the vinyl. Cool to have this one again. This is just the standard black version because they did put it out on colour. What I like about this one is that they've got the original inner sleeve, but they've put it in a nice black polyliner to protect the record. And like I say, Warner Records, standard black vinyl, but it's alright. Colour vinyl's alright, but I'll take black if I find it, you know. But it's nice to have this one, this compilation. I'm quite glad it's going to come out because it will kind of hopefully get a whole new generation into the Everly Brothers. And this next one's Bruce Springsteen, High Hopes. This is his 2014 studio album. Don't know too much about this one, but I do have it on CD. I've had it on CD for ages. Kind of got this to kind of help complete the Springsteen collection, because a lot of these are eventually going to go up in value. So I thought, well, I might as well get this one before it kind of goes up in value. I still haven't found Working on a Dream or the Secret Sessions on vinyl, and that's the value for those albums have kind of gone up. So hopefully I'll wait for the prices to go down, or they'll probably reissue Working on a Dream, because the Secret Sessions you can get the reissue of. It's just a little bit pricey, but I'll wait for the prices to kind of go down on those albums. But anyway, still good to have this one. It kind of fills another hole in the Springsteen collection. It's a double album, but on the CD it's on one. There's the disc. Inner sleeve with the lyrics and who plays what on the tracks. And Columbia Records, but on a customised High Hopes 2014 label. Double album set. So yeah, really cool to have that one. Helps kind of fill a whole gap in the Springsteen collection on vinyl, like I said. Hopefully when the others kind of go down in price, I'll find them. Because I do have nearly everything. I have everything on CD and pretty much nearly everything on vinyl, with the exception of the Secret Sessions, Working on a Dream, and some of the live albums on vinyl, but I'll hopefully get my hands on them for a good price. So yeah, High Hopes from 2014, good to have that one. These last four come from my Socket record shop at different visits. These two I got together, and the last two I got together as well at different times. But here's Elvis Aloha from Hawaii via satellite, the album version, kind of accompanying to the DVD that I showed earlier. This is the album. Kind of bought them in the same week. A really good live album, because Elvis was like a really good showman, a good performer. You know, when I went to the film, you know, I was just amazed with what a good performer he kind of was. And so nice to have that one. Double album on RCA. Second album's the same. Yeah, really good. He even does a good cover of George Harrison's Something, which is quite good. The Beatles Something, which is good. And the versions of Burning Love's great. So is the version of My Way. And he has a song called It's Over. Not the Roy Orbison song, but it's still a good song that he does. And yeah, I like the version of American Trilogy and Suspicious Minds as well. And even Can't Help Falling in Love's a good version as well. So yeah, really good to have this one. Really cool. And these next two are Beatles related, so this will be cool to see. Ringo. This is his 1973 album. I own a Music for Pleasure reissue, but this is the original copy from 1973. Good album. I actually listened to it not that long ago, so this has been the first time listens video when I do it. I like I'm the Greatest, Photograph, You're 16, You and Me Babe, 6 O'Clock. Yeah, a lot of good songs of this album. Has the booklet, like the original copy. It's a gatefold sleeve with all the lyrics and things like that. Example. And it's on Apple, on a customised label, which is quite cool, because the MFP version obviously doesn't have this one, but it's a really good copy in really good condition. So yeah, really, really good to have that one. Hopefully I'll fill in the gap and get some of the Ringo albums I'm missing on vinyl, because I do have quite a few Ringo albums, but I don't have as many as like Paul or John or as George's albums. I actually don't have that many, but still really good to find this one. Really pleased I picked it up. And these last two I got from my Socket record shop just a few days ago. The Beatles Abbey Road. Now I have this one as a 2012 reissue, but this is an original copy from 1969 with the misaligned apple, so you couldn't pass it up. It's cool to have a first pressing of it. I hope to get the other original pressings of the other albums. I've got originals of almost all of them except for Revolver, Yellow Submarine and Let It Be. I have a copy of the White Album, which is a 70s press, but that's we'll kind of skip that one because I have a kind of copy of that one, which is alright. But some of the modern stereo digital reissues, they sourced them from the 2009 stereo digital remasters and not the original master tapes, so not sure why they do that, but still cool to find an original from 69 on the Apple label. Just your standard Apple pressing. Really cool to have that one. I know you can't see it, but down the bottom it's got Her Majesty written on it. Now it's not on the back of the sleeve, and some copies don't have Her Majesty either on the label and sleeve, or they have them... I've seen some that have Her Majesty listed on the sleeve, but not on the on the label. Either or, I'm not too sure. I need to kind of look at my Beatles records and kind of get more knowledge in them. But yeah, really pleased to have that one. And the final one is Elvis in Concert, another live one. Need to get some of the more studio albums, because I've been picking up live ones, need to pick up some studio ones. But this is Elvis in Concert. This is a double album from his like June 1977 tour, which will turn out to be his last tour, and they even filmed a TV special of it, of some of the songs. And the first record is the soundtrack to the TV special, and the second record is kind of like songs that were not in the special, but he performed on the 77 tour. So yeah, nice to have that one. Gatefold sleeve. And it's on RCA. So there we go, that's it for this final update. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. I kind of hope to get back to doing videos again, but I've been quite busy with a lot of things, kind of courses and stuff like that. But I hope it's going to pick up again when the courses kind of stop. But hopefully make more videos quite soon over the course of the channel, just when I can. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video.